Hello there, and thank you for clicking on this video. As you can see by the title and by this beautiful picture next to me, we're going to talk about Ahsoka. I don't think I have reacted to the trailer. I did see the first trailer, and I don't know, not that excited. So in this video, I want to go through some of the clips of this on the Star Wars YouTube channel and just talk about Ahsoka and Star Wars in general, because I don't know what else I can say about Star Wars at the moment. It's I guess an Ahsoka show is a good idea, and even an Obi-Wan Kenobi show or a movie or a Boba Fett show are very good ideas and can be done well. But at this point, after The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi and then the rise of Palpatine, I mean, at this point, just take a break. Just stop. I guess the only show that they could have continued with was The Mandalorian. Just take a break, make it every year 10 episodes or something, but don't connect it to anything that has already been out, like Luke's story or Yoda or what else did we get in the Mandalorian? Or yeah, apparently actually we got the whole universe in the Mandalorian. Don't connect it to that. You can sprinkle some characters like Cad Bane here and there, because they're not as, I would say, important to the whole story or to the whole universe. But just stay away from the big trio, the big Skywalker saga, because it ended. It's done. Just stop. Just don't touch it. But they did not stop. They released this awful show called The Book of Boba Fett. Then we got Obi-Wan Kenobi, and now you're gonna get Ahsoka, and we got the disastrous season 3 of The Mandalorian that I was just disgusted by. They apparently Lizzo, whatever this predator's name is, because I mean, all Hollywood, they're not even low key predators. I mean, there is no one good person there, I think. But anyways, um, she's nominated, I think, for an Emmy for Best Guest Star. Freaking Lizzo, just don't do that. Like, what? It hurts. It really hurts. That Star Wars, it's at this point where they have to hire Lizzo to guest star in their show. And if they thought that they're gonna, you know, make the fans want to watch more by having Lizzo in an episode, it tells you how freaking insane and stupid and just not in tune with reality they are. The writers, the producers, the directors, they're just not mentally there. Or maybe that's the point, just ruin Star Wars for whatever reason. Anyways, so yeah, after the rise of Skywalker, I mean the downfall of Skywalker, more or less, they released the Mandalorian, which I love the first season. I really do. It's a good show. The second season was fine, but the third season was awful. But they should have just stick to the Mandalorian and just continued from the first season. You shouldn't have brought in Luke freaking Sky. I mean, Luke didn't even appear. Where did he appear in the Mandalorian? Or he was just in the Book of Boba Fett, and the writers were like, "Well, I mean, Grogu is here in season 3. How they? I don't know, but just go with it, you know." So Ahsoka, like many people are counting on Ahsoka because Ahsoka is a great character. But at this point, I don't think, Obi-Wan couldn't save Star Wars. Do you think that Ahsoka is gonna be different? I'm sorry, but when I watched the first trailer, the girl power was way too much for me. And I hate it. I really hate it. Because Ahsoka was never like some feminist character, just like Leia. They were just good characters. They weren't part of this whole feminist agenda where every main character has to be a female. So at this point, I don't know. I'm just really done with it. And not just with Star Wars, but with many franchises and many stories like Marvel and DC. Are just done with it. And it's not just because they're all females, it's because they're best stories. Because you have had a lot of movies and shows and stories throughout the years where the main characters were female and they were good stories. But just to sprinkle females and make them so overpowered just because they're females is just ridiculous. And you're not winning any female audience, you're losing audience. Star Wars is more or less a male brand, and that is okay. Barbie was more, I mean, it was for women. Like, in my theater, there were just a few men and they were with their girlfriends. Like, nobody would go to a Barbie movie as a male if he's not like gay or something. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're interested, like if you're intrigued by the movie, oh my god, let's see what's going on, or you're intrigued by the whole discussion online, Ken versus Barbie, fine. But in general, Barbie is a female movie. It's a movie for females. It's not even for females because it was not a good movie. But anyways, um my point is to just make a good story and yeah, cut back on the females. Because, or I guess, I, you know what, yeah, do cut back on the females, because I want another Luke Skywalker, I want another Han Solo, Indiana Jones, I want another Iron Man. I don't want to see another let's think about a She-Hulk. I don't want that, I really don't. Yeah, so let's take a look at some of the clips that have been released. Wait, I have not watched this. I watched this to see if it's just a clip or whatever. I haven't watched this. I don't know what it's for. Or maybe I have, but I don't think I have. But yeah, let's check it out. Let's check out um wait, so this is, where is the trailer? Journey to Ahsoka. Is it, I guess let's watch the trailer again, because I don't know if I have watched it really. Let's do that.
War is inevitable. One must destroy in order to create. We are no
Again, one has to destroy it in order to create. Let the past die. Like, I don't, just respect the past. It's not that hard, guys. It's not that hard.
Jedi.
Okay, so
I started hearing whispers of Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
so apparently in the EU it was Luke who was an heir to the Empire. So why are we like baiting and switching? That's my problem again. Like, you're always taking the arcs of male and just insert the female with exactly how it was with Ray and Luke. They just copied Luke's story step by step, but made it whole much worse. And you could have had a female lead, but you should have made her a normal human being and not some. You know what? Just continue with this video.
What happens when we find Thrawn?
Power. Such as you've never dreamed.
See? They're all female.
I've spent most of my life fighting a war.
And my problem, oh my god, I love Chopper. I love Chopper. But again, my problem is that even in Obi-Wan, it was every general or whatever soldier in the movie they had, it was always a female. And I'm sorry, but that's just not how it is. If you want to reflect reality, I mean, most um people in the armies all over the world are men, and it's just how it is. So yeah, I yeah, it's just men are better at war and at those stuff when it comes to fighting and like tactics and whatever. It's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry, but men and female of men and women just are not the same. We're different, and that's okay. Like, back in the days, we had movies where men and women would actually work together, and you had men who were they had their strength in some things, and then you had females who were more strong in other areas, so they would help each other and be a partnership, and not like I'm better than you, just sit there. How he was with Shang-Chi, for example. Like, he was nothing. He was just there. He was an accessory in his own freaking movie. Like, everyone were fighting him, just like with Loki. Like, every female in the movie was smarter than Loki, stronger than Loki, better than Loki. Like,
That's why I'm trying to convince you to help me prevent another one.
okay, so this is Hera. We all know that. I like Hera, but in Rebels, I liked her, but she wasn't. She was bossy, but in a feminine way, if you know what I mean. And my problem with, yes, females, like women, can be good leaders. It's not by default that they're good leaders. It's just like they can be good leaders, but they're not men. And this is one of the problems, that when they make a female leader in one of those stories, one of those movies or shows, they make her behave like a man. Like, they make her cold, shitty to everyone, egoistic. They make her all these bad qualities that are in men, that they hate in men.
You and I both know who could help you with this.
She's still just as stubborn as ever.
I bet your master found you difficult at
I was never like a fan of this girl. I forgot her name. So yeah, I don't care that much. I really love Hera, but and Ahsoka, but apart from that, I don't really care. I was not never really a fan of Ezra either. So I don't know. And by the way, so you're bringing everyone from Rebels, but you're not bringing Zeb. Why? Because he's male. He's a male.
times.
Anakin never got to finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine.
You never made things easy for me,
What do you mean?
Master.
As a Jedi, sometimes you have to make the decision no one else can. But I'm counting on you to see this through.
Nice haircut.
And of course, every female has short hair. Every female leader has a short hair and looks like a freaking boy. Not hating on short hair. Like a year ago, like a few months ago, I had short hair, but not like this kind of pixie hair. It's like, you can look feminine and be strong as well. Like, it's stupid.
Sometimes we have to do what's right, regardless of our personal feelings.
Buckle up.
If we don't stop Thrawn, everything will be in vain. You have no power.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
We have a lot of work to do.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Oh, this time at least the Inquisitor has a mask on and it's not looking disastrous as in Obi-Wan. At least that. Okay. So let's continue to the other clips. The like to dislike ratio, it's actually, it can be better, but it's not bad. So I want to look at the other clips that are shorter. So Now or Never and 1 million views. It's okay. It's a lot. Let's see.
There's so few Jedi left. She's coming.
Our enemies are multiplying. The galaxy is not safe. I could use the help.
It's now or never.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Hunt them down.
This is where it gets interesting.
Get ready. Ready.
Ready.
I love Chopper.
Ahsoka, 2 episodes premiere August
Okay.
23rd. Only on
So it does not look bad, but I'm just annoyed because I know that this is gonna be another feminist-driven show, and they might be destroying Star Wars again. I mean, I don't know. Like, if you don't know the EU, as I know nothing about it. I think you're gonna be confused, as I am. How is Tron showing up out of nowhere? Who is Tron? If you haven't watched Rebels, you would be so confused as I am. I have watched Rebels, but I don't understand how it's thrown out there. I mean, you have I guess this is the same time as The Mandalorian, right? In the same time period. So you have Giancarlo Esposito's character. I don't remember his name. Um, he is kind of ruling, and then you have this console in the last episode of The Mandalorian season 3 of bad people, and what I don't understand. Are they? So this is leading to the sequels, right? Are these like prior to the bad guys in the sequels, like the New Order or whatever? I don't know. Like I'm super confused. Um, I'm gonna give it a shot. At least the visual effects look better, way better than the Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. It looks proper. I would say that it looks proper, and but despite that, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Let's take a look at this clip and see if I can make an opinion of this. Oh,
Always two there are.
okay.
No more, no less. A master and an apprentice.
Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
No,
You will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
don't dare putting rain
One
there.
must destroy in order to create.
Master.
It's been a while.
Things have changed. Sometimes we have to do what's right.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
Buckle up.
Never be afraid of who you are.
Leia was raining rain. Sure.
React.
Why is Kylo in
and
there?
grow beyond.
Why are they quoting The Last
Is
Jedi?
the true burden of all
Fuck
masters.
off.
Ahsoka,
Oh my
2 episode
God.
premiere streaming August 23rd on.
No. Like, you're not doing this to me. People seem excited, but no. That was too much The Last Jedi, and I just don't. I can't. They are pushing this a lot. This is going to be so connected to the sequels, and yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. And people are saying, and I guess I believe that as well, that when like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, because Jon Favreau has made some very good movies throughout the years, he seems like a creative guy. Dave Filoni did great with Clone Wars, but they're just part of the system, guys. I don't think that they're gonna bring the whole back to the galaxy. Who made the Book of Boba Fett? Who made Mando? They were part of that as producers or something. They. Okay. Let's watch this last video. Oh my God.
Concentrate. Take in all that is around you.
When did Sabine become a Jedi?
Let's go
I
again.
really don't.
I have reason to believe the Empire is still a threat.
We face another war. Let's begin.
Ahsoka, tell him. Anakin spoke highly of you.
Get ready.
Nice trick.
Got any more?
Ahsoka, 2-episode premiere streaming August 23rd.
As I said,
The Empire is still a threat.
let's a new hero will rise. Let's put this here. As I said, I first of all, when did Sabine become a Jedi? I don't remember Sabine being a Jedi in Rebels. I generally don't. So, yeah, you can be a cool character without having the Force. I think these people just don't understand what Star Wars is about. Just watch Star Wars: A New Hope, the first movie. Just watch that, and if you don't understand it, then I don't know. I cannot help you. Also, watch the prequels. There is a lot of politics, yes, but it's well made. It's very dramatic. It's very suspenseful. Is that the word? You know, you can feel the tension between everything and everyone, and I just don't. I don't. They don't understand it. They just don't. And even like Dave Filoni, he made Clone Wars, right? They had a lot of political episodes in there, and it was very suspenseful. I don't know the word. Let me be. I have too many languages in my head. I don't understand why they cannot get it right. I think the first it was Tales of the Jedi, right? And the first season of Visions, these people got it right, more or less. These people got it right. Um, I don't know what to tell you. I know that there are talented people out there that can handle this very well, but at this point, yeah, just don't rise. Just let it be. Like let it breathe. As much as I want Star Wars content and Star Wars stories, I mean Star Wars shows and movies, I want that. But at this point, just stop. You should have stopped after just stick with Mando. Just let Mando be, because if you saturate the market with so many bad shows, like you're not improving with each show. You're making it worse. Even though Andor was fine, I did enjoy Andor. It was different, but nobody cared about the show. Nobody is talking about Andor. It's the same with Rogue One. I mean, Rogue One was it was fine, it wasn't bad. But nobody's talking about it. Like, it's not iconic. And Star Wars used to be iconic. It used to be legendary. It used to mean something. Now it does not mean anything. You've destroyed it. How could you destroy Star Wars? I don't get it. It's insane to me. I mean, you have freaking George Lucas there. Even if he had apparently had full control over the prequels, and they were very different from the original trilogy, they were still unique. And now Star Wars it's just a ripoff of some sci-fi. It's just a mainstream common story that any idiot can come up with. And when it comes to the prequels, yes, they might have been goofy at time and weird, but they were original. And they had good characters. So what the hell are you doing? I really cannot understand. There is an evil agenda behind everything, and I believe they just want to ruin everything and don't have heroes anymore and push this female fake empowerment. Because I'm sorry, but as much as you think that women support women, it's rare. It's rare that female actually support females. So yeah, I don't know where you. This is some fantasy land where every female love each other and they're all good females. No. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry this is long. I don't know why my videos are so long lately, but I have just so much to say, And yeah, I thought I did not have a lot to say, but apparently I do. So do let me know down below. Are you excited about Ahsoka? I'm gonna give it a chance. But I don't know. The trailers don't look bad. At least it looks decent, like visually. But apart from that, yeah, I don't know, because so many times the trailers have been so misleading that at this point you cannot say anything really. So yeah, do let me know down below. Do you want to see more Star Wars rants, Star Wars topics? What do you want to see down below? Do let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. And as always, may the force be with you.